full of riders. Seen bridges that burned in the fire. Push weight that work most buyers. That ghost got souls inside ya. My prayers got hands all on it. This earth got sense, I'm zoning. You on, I'm on, we on it. This milk is space, I'm
I
roaming.
keep telling these niggas I ain't playing the game. If they cross my path, then I'm taking a chain. See my whip on the road, better stay in your lane. If you talking about streets, then you saying my name. All the pure snow white goes right to your brain, and that dope on the rope goes right in your vein. Put a pause on my pick, I ain't choosing the frame. See the Tarzan bars got you fucking with Jane. I'm the same motherfucker, I ain't willing to change. And I shoot for the kill and you up in my range. Put that nigga in the box, throw him off for the plane. Say a prayer for his soul, he ain't feeling the pain. Amen.
Street talk, whole clique full of riders. Seen bridges that burned in the fire. Push weight that work most buyers. That ghost got souls inside ya. My prayers got hands all on it. This herb got sense, I'm zoning. You on, I'm on, we on it. This milk is space, I'm roaming.
Yeah, cigar smoke that I blow straight to the heavens. Lord knows that I sold coke to the reverend. Times get hard, you can learn from the lesson. I'm a real one, I go straight to the weapon. Don't record me when it's time for the showdown. I'ma drink blood to the time that it go down. On top now, fuck niggas gon' hate it. Mad cause I'm moving right and they won't make it. 48 laws here and I ain't never read it. You flex but you all broke, I can never get it. Them bitch niggas gon' talk tough through a message. And I'm the type of nigga that them niggas should've messed with. Never.
Street talk, whole clique full of riders. Seen bridges that burned in the fire. Push weight that work most buyers. That ghost got souls inside ya. My prayers got hands all on it. This herb got sense, I'm zoning. You on, I'm on, we on it. This field gets space, I'm roaming. Street talk, whole clique full of riders. Seen bridges that burned in the fire. Push weight that work most buyers. That ghost got souls inside ya. My prayers got hands all on it. This herb got sense, I'm zoning. You on, I'm on, we on it. This field gets space, I'm roaming.
Let me talk my shit a little bit. Hey, hey. I been a boss, wrist cut up, get a golf. Chain off the hook like I ain't get a call. Either I'm in the range or I'm in the Porsche. On the Benz S-Class, 10 to 4. Jacquay been the force, now I'm hot, they wanna get involved. These rappers is in the cars. I got bars locked, let me get my sentence off. I'm the best, period, no menopause. Competition's dead, bring the chalks in. I'm the shit, spit sick, toxin. Haters tryna keep me boxed in. I get to be the kiss, my style chic, that's how I locks in. Money, power, respect, the key to life. I go through the spot sharp, I don't need a knife. All these new rappers need to see the light, they don't got bars left.
I got a ride, now you can proceed. I hustle for proceeds, call your girl avocado cause of the way that she holds seeds. Oh please, I smoke these OGs like toke these bogeys. When money calls, I Jones osmosis, keep it low key like Hobbit doors. Lego movies on the block since war, my optics soar from shots of gore. So much beefing for the green, no omnivore. I got the glow while I blossom more. And if these niggas casting shadows, then I'm the source of light. My source ain't light, I'm A1 with the A blunt. The stakes are high, my patience died, ain't waiting. I'm like Kevorkian, niggas like porcelain, breaking down, not breaking through barriers. Porcelain, off being boss, never lost like a strong feeling. Oh really think you can challenge me where I doubt that? I got more airtime than you on a bounce back. You cannot achieve half of my height where I slouch that. I hear you niggas screaming but lack the weight like a loud pack. It's rivers.
Man, this one for the city and the culture. Real niggas post up, real rappers needed. Wanted pictures on the poster, got my pistol in the holster. North, south, east, west side. They said it, I remind them of the big homie from Best-Side. Before they started mumbling, I was born in Cumberland. Hospital, no obstacle would ever make me fumble, man. PK nigga with a BK spirit, got the mind of a mogul. Record labels need to fear this, trying to hear this every day on Hot 9. So the Glock 9, Chris got the 4-5, Mike's got a pop mine. Militant labels pushing whack shit with ill intent. Now we mob deep in my suburban, got innocent. Heading down to DC with Farrakhan, $1 million men. Pull up at the White House like Donald Trump, let us sit. I don't give a damn about a coup cut clan or your poop putt plan. I'm the original man, God. Scar for life, they want us bar for life. Physically and mentally, and that ain't hype for real.
This is what happened when God started rapping. I was in the yard with Omar and I was mapping. Out of plan, spin bars, spinning laps. Then I got free when y'all niggas was trapping. Then I mixed trapping, conscious and backpacking. My song, the cat from the Bronx, I'm back snapping. All the whack rapping is dead now. All hail the king, put the crown on my head now. You heard me? If a chick ain't a queen, she don't deserve me. If a nigga not on my team, he don't concern me. They tryna turn me back into a goon again. Back into the nigga they knew, acting a fool again. Running around with hooligans, black and packing the tool again. Catching all kind of infractions, breaking the rules again. Nah, the level up is real. Tell them 7 months, I'ma have a couple of meals. Fuck getting a deal, I'm building a brand here. Near the building I sold grandz, I'ma own land there. I got a plan to leave my children in grand here with damn near $1 billion. Niggas don't understand where my mind at. My chakras, I've aligned that. Gangsta, conscious, street, I combine that. Nigga realer than me, you'll never find that. Definition of a G, I define that. Hold up, I bet these niggas gon' rewind that. Vision, I can see where you blind at. Nigga.
Turn the music a little high in the headphones. Yeah. They like, oh my God, why you gotta go so hard? They like, oh my God, yeah, glory, why you go so hard? Yeah, what's the odds of being large? Following your stars, they eager to pull your card. Try to slow you down when they see that you're going hard. No need to applaud, my blessings coming from God. Basically on my job, I've been about the slate before Nicki became a Minaj. Before Meek was pulling out foreigns out the garage. Before the star Kendrick Lamar racing the bar. Before Drake getting all the cake. Before all the singing, I mean it without the hate. Before Forest Hills, J. Cole giving me chills. Before all these rappers talking about popping pills. I'm from an era where it's got skills. Where shit is real, no Beverly Hills. Where baby mama selling that to pay a bill. Where little niggas running in circles, shooting that wheel. Shooting to kill, all for a thrill. Gripping the steel, them scars they don't heal. I've been nice, little more precise. Headed for the top, never been afraid of heights. 4, 5, 6 trips when I roll the dice. I can bet it back, bet I can do it twice. They like, oh my God, why you gotta go so hard? They like, oh my God, glory, why you go so hard? Right around the time Fab got hot, I was on the block setting up shop, shooting videos. DMX, Rough Rider in the stereo. Jada Kiss, Chic, Luch was imperial. Style, speed, Bun B, rap general. Jay-Z, God Lee, spitting lyrical. One of the reasons why I rap so phenomenal. In my lifetime, classical, geographical. Got me through a couple obstacles, feeling powerful. You know that Illmatic, back when Nas had it. Forever classic, still got the CD in the plastic. R.I.P. the Big, laying in the cash. R.I.P. the Pocket Soul, we forever have it. Lost ones, Lauryn Hill, she taught me how to feel. Ready or not, food G's, give me life skill. Rockefeller, bad boy was the tabloid. Craig Mack, Sean Loon, told her when the boy Mace. Lil' Kid, Black Rob, nah, I can't forget Faith. 112 card timeless. Marijuanans, the music is timeless. So sick of the nonsense. Dipset, Killer Cam, change the game, fam. G-Unit 50 Cent created mayhem. Eminem, Slim Shady, shot the world crazy. Lil Wayne, Cash Money, can't believe, baby. Goddamn, this industry is shady. Fame not for everybody, man, it's crazy. They like, oh my God, why you gotta go so hard? They like, oh my God, glory, why you go so hard? Everybody telling you how to better you when they shit is terrible. Gassing you when they try to get ahead of you. Skeptical, too goddamn intellectual. Never been too high up on the pedestal. Gotta stay low when it's federal. I'm headed to the revenue. Gotta get my family straight. Deaf and I had a date. Never ever lost faith. Heavy when I penetrate. Gossip like they Ricky Lake. Wait, that's a throwback. Might have to Google that. Hey, why they doing that? I'm coming up and giving back. I'm speaking fact. Everything they took already doubled that. Focused on my daughter, watch me triple that. Never fumble, should've been a running back. Beast mode, Super Bowl, picture that. Goal line, fourth quarter, game time, quarterback. Politics as usual, hours, how they figure that. Tom Brady, Patriots, you know they had to handle that. This America, you better have that money stat. Cause if you take an L, it's hard for you to make it back. They like, oh my God, why you gotta go so hard? They like, oh my God, glory, why you go so hard?
Yeah. Salute. We're back with another episode of the Heat Market Radio, man. My name is Shay Diggs, and we've been gone for a while. We ain't been gone for a while. DJ Record's been gone for a while. Excuse me, man. yeah. I'm a little out of it, but DJ Record's in the hospital, man. Everybody send your prayers out to him, man. Salute to you, my brother. Hope you feel better. DJ Static should be on his way. He says he's gonna come here after work. I'm not sure how true that is because he has a long ass ride up to wherever the hell he's living upstate now, and that's all good. If he can't make it, if he can, it's all good. Shay Diggs holds down the show. I am the creator and owner of everything Heat Market related, so I've been doing this from day one by myself, and I'll keep it true, man. I come from the streets. I ain't no radio dude. I'm not a fucking interviewer. You know what I mean? I'm a regular street dude, man. So with that being said, man. We got a great show in line for y'all. We got I'm sorry, man. We got Jay Hatch. He's about to call in for a Skype interview. If you don't know who Jay Hatch is, he's the head of iStandard, CEO. If you don't know what iStandard is, do the Google research. Find out it's the biggest producers organizing event, that happens in NYC and everywhere else. They take tours and do their things and everything. We also got Splash Mag in the building, man, and his artist. You know what I'm saying? Damn, man, I'm bad with names, man. But we're gonna get to everybody in a few minutes, man. Anyway, bro, let's get to some more videos. Then we're gonna come back with Jay Hatch, man. Hopefully he calls in, and we're gonna get this going, man.
Hold up. Look, now sometimes I get a feeling shit might get better. Might fall in one piece, I might find that treasure. Might take one step and might fall back 10. I might slip a little bit, but I slide back in. And maybe I'm just being optimistic. Though I ain't up in the mix, I still got the business. Maybe show up in the usuals or cop the sixes. Maybe slide up in the kitchen, lend a pot to pissin'. Sometimes it sound a little better in song. Sometimes I gotta do it cause the veteran's gone. And I've been feeling like a diamond since the pressure been on. But sometimes it get tricky like the desert and storm. I will tell you it don't get no better. I will show you why my opponent can't get no stepper. I will treat my money right like a chicken tender. A few of the bros spit, but the sis is better. And sometimes turn all the time. I don't worry anymore, it'll fall in line. I've been relaxed, never let the stress multiply. Cause everybody take a L, we was born to die. Yeah, sometimes turn all the time. I don't worry anymore, it'll fall in line. I've been relaxed, never let the stress multiply. Cause everybody take a L, we was born to die. Now perhaps I'm getting too deep in the details. tell. Or perhaps I'm taking advantage of my free will. Or perhaps I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to. Ain't playing the act, I'm not one that come here and pose you. Stepped up, been spitting and sick, I need a checkup. It'll be a hard bargain for y'all to come up against us. We been ready, pardon the jewels, the risk heavy. I don't go where I don't belong because the risk deadly. I done covered the life, I need some more excitement. I started speeding down on Burke, now I'm flying through Dykeman. Few of the fam I don't see cause they got indicted. They started gambling with their life until the price is heightened. But maybe I'm just getting carried away. Maybe I'm just looking forward to the chariot waits. Maybe I just need a little time to gather these thoughts, cause sometimes it can get taken away like I ain't have it at all. And sometimes turn all the time, I don't worry anymore, it'll fall in line. I've been relaxed, never let the stress multiply, cause everybody take a L, we was born to die. Yeah, sometimes turn all the time, I don't worry anymore, it'll fall in line. I've been relaxed, never let the stress multiply, cause everybody take a L, we was born to die.
Tell me what you know about it. Skeletons all in my closet. Pocket rocket, I'm the hottest topic. Diamonds popping, locking, bitches flocking. All I got is my balls and my word. Always kept my ears to the curb. Still grinding like I'm on the curb. My flow was amazing like it was the first. Where by, show me dead thighs. Rice beans, what you let thighs. Mommy sucking like I get nearby. Bustin' spanks on a bicicleta. Boys tryna come for me, cause they got word that I run the streets. Walk on my head high comfortably. Used to get it on the arm cause they fucked with me. Slow motion when I breeze through. Always live by these 2 rules. Believe nothing that you see. Half of what you hear cause nothing ever seen true. Breaking the code isn't fashion. How in the fuck did this happen? I'm cut from a different fabric. Yeah, most of these niggas ain't half shit. They screaming free the doors, never hold them down. Voice of the East, yeah, I hold the crown. Pitch until I close like Mariano. Yeah, late nights I was on the mound. Straight face like Ted Smooth. Haters wonder what my next move. Low clips like Neptunes. My guns go boom boom. Your guns go pow pow. 12 lower yelling on a child. Adolescents, yeah, they running wild. Now everybody wanna say they down. Copy swag, but the feeling different. Spin the block when the people's blitzing. Tired of hearing that your piece is sitting. Flow amazing cause I be consistent. Used to get work on consign me. I run it up, peoples can't find me. I run it, y'all running behind me. Y'all broke cause y'all niggas is grimy. Loyalty bring royalty. Stash cheese for lawyer fees. Rainy days come many day. Give credit, homie, better pay. Yeah, you know I'm established. I'm from Harlem if you ask it. East side never lacking. Fetty Block, I'm the captain.
El gato. El gato. Dile cuánto tiempo vas a coger para tener dinero.
He wants to know how long it's going to take to get the money.
Week and a half? That's it. Ok, pásale la bolsa. Pásale el book. Gracias.
I look like I just left the jeweler. She need to learn I'm a schooler. Then she give me brain like a tutor. Yeah. Then I get to work and I'm moving. Back to work like I never left. Grinding, I get it way better yet. You ain't never seen nothing better yet. Photoshop just couldn't edit that. I'm spinning, I win and I get it back. You hating, I'm saying get rid of that. The homies ain't worried about shit to chat. 59 to your mom like a fitted hat.
Give us a couple seconds.
Sorry, I ain't sorry, baby, who was blind? I been trapping, serving, I keep switching lanes. I just keep it trapping, I'ma do my thing. Tryna see some air from a couple things. Just tell them they could kiss my ass. This thing broke on me, it's looking bad. They talking about me and homie is sad. And they don't never listen to last Future song. So I got on the song and got my future on. You hate me, that's the gatekeep. Play your cards like it's AC. Tracy. Big piece and I hit him off, you get more again, no Tracy. Am I the illest? No, maybe. How you seen the boy lately? I got a bad bitch, it's my baby. And the army with me like the Navy. Got a 40 on me and an AP. I work whipping the Mercedes. My side chick is your lady. And she like shopping at Macy's. But she give me pussy for free. Yeah. She give me pussy for free. Ha. But she only do it for me. Cause she like to fuck with the G's. Yeah. She fucking with a real one. Yeah. She fucking with a real one. You and I fucking with a Mac. Most hated when it comes to the hat. Stand up riding in the back. Swerve riding through the track. Girlfriend fell in my lap. I hit her once and I sent her back. Hit her once and I sent her back. Hit her once and I sent her back. Way too up, I ain't slept in 2 days. Ballin' in the game, no 2K. RP ching, still move, yeah. Chefin' in the kitchen, that souffle. And we coming up, they round her up. Shawty, she busted, she know I'm coming. She know I'm coming, yeah. And I got haters everywhere I go. That's what happen when they see your money grow. So I be riding with that shit extending though. Ask me who the realest, guess I never know. Who the realest? Tell me who the realest? Tell me who the realest? Tell me who is the realest? Who is the realest? White.
That was my brother Chris White. We got Jay Hatch in the studio. Jay, you can hear me, brother?
Yes, sir. What's up, man?
Oh, nice, man. Nice. This is the first time. This is going real smooth, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. DJ Static.
What up?
You know DJ Static, right? DJ, yeah.
My brother right there, yeah, for sure.
What up, Hatch? What's going on?
I'm good, man. I'm out here in LA, man, on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I kind of live out here now. Still got a place out here, a place in the Bronx. So just out here working, man.
The Bronx? What part of the Bronx?
Pelham Bay, man. Like last stop on the 6 train.
Oh, that's dope, man. My mom's is one stop before you, bro.
Okay. There you go, neighbor.
So if anybody, you know what I'm saying, doesn't know about Jay Hatch, man, I'm gonna just introduce you real quick. He's the head of I Standard. He has a world. I'm gonna big you up and say it's a world-renowned book. Even though, you know what I mean, like, you know, it's a real good book. I'm not even gonna front. Listen to me, man. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I didn't get the paperback yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm working on it, and I know it's definitely a winner, man. It's definitely a winner. But
no doubt.
Definitely thank you for coming on the show, man, and building with me. I don't know if you're too familiar with the show. Have you heard of the show?
Oh yeah, for sure. You guys are doing your thing. I see all over the internet and whatnot.
All right, now, with that being said, I'm gonna be totally honest with you, Jay. All right, because it's me and you speaking right now. All right. At first, all right, I don't know if you ever remember, you got to know who Gio the Rican is. You know what I'm saying? That was he was a part of I Stand and everything, right?
Yeah. For sure.
We started the show together. You know what I'm saying? And he was my co-host and everything. Now I was totally brainwashed and against the whole I Standard thing. Yo, you know why? Because I felt like it was a regime and it was, you know what I mean? It was kind of like brainwashing dudes or whatever. The only reason why is because my man Gio the Rican used to say I Standard in every other sentence, man. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, what happened to promoting the Heat Market Radio? All you're doing is mentioning I Standard, which, yo, I got no ill feelings towards you and what you're doing. It took me a while to realize, yo, you know what? I'm for the producers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know too much about me, my brother, but I'm gonna give you a quick summary. I started Beat Battles, you know what I'm saying, back in the days, and I did a couple. I had a Motif alumni. I had a whole bunch of people, you know what I mean, hosting it, Cuban Link, and doing my thing. And I was all for producers. I wanted to make a show visually to showcase producers. You understand? And and I really respected. Once I did my research and found out really what I Standard was about, I grown so much respect for what you do, my brother. And I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I think you're a pioneer. What you do for as long as you've been doing it, you understand, from back in the Bad Boy days. Because my brother actually used to be on the street team for Loud Records, and I know you guys had like competition at one point.
Yeah, a little bit. Loud and Def Jam and all those guys. Yeah, Bird Inc., all that shit.
Yeah, but it was to me, I ain't gonna lie to you, because I've been out with them a couple of times. It was kind of a rivalry with you and Loud, man. Bad Boy and Loud. always trying to, because there was a lot of similar projects coming out at the exact same time. So it was like, yo, it was. I remember a lot of times where Pun's shit was up and there was you know what I mean, somebody else's shit. I can't remember who it was, but it was a bad boy artist that was overshined. You know what I'm saying? By you guys. But yeah, man. Enough of that. Let's get it to you, Jay Hatch. I'm a realist, my brother. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you all the, synthetic questions later on. But right now, I want to get to who Jay Hatch is, how long he's been in the game, and what made you want to come into the game.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm the co-founder of iStandard. We started the business about 13 years ago. Prior to that, I used to be an artist myself. I was signed to Slipper's DJ many, many moons ago.
Wow.
And, I kind of grew up in the whole, Mount Vernon, New Rochelle, kind of like front row seat to the, golden era of hip hop. Pete Rock, CL Smooth had a little car detail shop across the street from the studio. Grandpa would pull up and the kids run out and want to wash his car and he gave him candy and shit. So, I kind of grew up right there with the whole mix of things. And,
And I mean to cut you up. You was an artist, like a rapper?
Yeah, I was an artist many, many years ago, man, like a long time ago. So I show up one day to the studio and there's a little note on the door saying studio closed till further notice. And then, back then there was no smartphones or cell phones. You had to go to the payphone, and I don't even know if we had beepers back then. But anyway, it just turned into the situation where it didn't work out, and I kind of took a little hiatus. I went to go work for a company called Aeropostal, and I worked for them for 8 years. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. I worked my way up from part-time sales to representing the whole region. And I managed 18 stores, $400 million worth of inventory, 60 managers.
God damn, bro. Clap it up for that, please, man. We got to get some claps for that, bro.
Right. And then, my father passed away in the middle of all that. And I realized one day I just kind of woke up and I realized that I didn't love doing it anymore. Music kind of always was pulling me back in. I had a business partner named Drawzilla who used to always kind of tell me, you should come through. Yeah, we should work on this shit. And I was like, all right, let's try it out. And then eventually when I left my job at 29, I said, you know what, man, I'm never going back. So luckily I've been self-employed now for, 17 years.
So wait a minute. I don't mean to cut you, bro. We got to backtrack. Drawzilla made you come into the industry? Like, it inspired you to come in the industry?
Well, not me and Drawzilla, he was one of my producers when I was rapping back in the day. He's the one that brought me to Slippery's DJ. And he had done records to be super early when I was 18, 19 years old. So, yeah, I know Zilla for he's one of my best friends, really my brother.
Yeah, he's been on the show. He's a really excellent dude, man. Really, really excellent dude.
That's my brother, man. We have a close bond. What I'm saying? Our mothers know each other very well, and we've known each other since right after high school. Wow. And that's my bro. So he was always like, "Yo, Ash, you should come back in. You should do this." And at the time, I always felt like I was doing so well. I was making 6 figures. I had a company car. I was possibly going to be getting married to this girl, and just woke up one day and I was like, you know what, man, I don't have any kids, I don't have a mortgage, I don't have a lot of debt. I was like, the time is now to make this move and no looking back. And it's been a mountain to climb. You know what I'm saying? And you always climb up that mountain, but you got to celebrate the small successes along the way. And I think that's why I've been able to be me and my brand and my business partner Don, for iStandard. I think that's why we've been able to be so successful and consistent. Is because we celebrate successes.
I don't see any of that as being a small success though, bro. Like you've been on the ball and you've been rolling. You know what I mean, with it since then. Even since I'm crediting the Aeropostal fucking event, bro, because that shit to me is not no average dude could do shit like that, bro.
So, yeah, I learned a lot. I learned how to deal with people and how to motivate people and how to communicate properly. And, when you're dealing with that many people, you got to understand, at any given time, somebody can call you, email you. You got to give them that time and that kind of respect to hear them out. So definitely. That's why I'm able to kind of do so much, move around so much, and still keep my finger on the pulse. And I also, like I said, I have an amazing team. My business partner, Don, my COO, Sis, these guys really, we do a lot. People see me a lot because I'm kind of the front, the face of it all, but
it's always people behind you. Definitely. Yeah. One thing I would do is I do definitely acknowledge, and what I acknowledge the most, and what made me respect you more, and the whole iStandard, movement was that. All right, I've been involved and I've seen a lot of producer events. You know what I mean? As far as and showcases with MCs or whatever.
Right.
And my whole thing has always been, and I'll never stop the fight, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I always look for the substance in it. Like, all right, well, what does someone signing up for this event benefit off of it afterwards? You know what I mean? Don't tell me, you know what? We got a couple of A&Rs in the crowd that might listen to you or whatever. But reading your bio and then doing further research, I understand that you guys have got placements, a lot of placements, not just some placements, but a lot of placements for producers at your events. And it's not just networking. To me, it's more than networking. You know what I'm saying? Which happens at these standard events. I personally have never been one. No one's ever invited me. I would love to come. Believe me, and represent the Heat Market Radio.
Gotta come out. Of course.
You invite me, bro. I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
We got one on June 18th, man. We got Ski Beats coming out too. So
Ski's my man. Yeah,
you gotta come out for sure.
Definitely will. I definitely will.
But as far as the show, man, like, you know, at the end of the day, I think people have different motives for wanting to be involved in the show. First of all, you know, I think sometimes people want to win a showcase. I think sometimes people just want to be heard, and I think then there's just sometimes people just don't know if this is exactly what they want to do. So we kind of.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, I think when people do come to the event, we answer some of those questions first and foremost.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting feedback. You know, when we first started the show, I didn't want it to be like a beat battle. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want it to be like, okay, you flip a sample. You know, who makes a better sample and how fast we make the sample. You know, Static knows because he's judged the events. He's actually been an iStandard alum, so he kind of gets it. But we're more about education and presentation. So when you come to the event, we're almost putting you through a training of how to get prepared to pitch your music to those A&Rs. It's not necessarily about coming out and meeting the A&R there. It's more about coming out, getting a test market in front of a couple hundred people, seeing how people feel your music. You know, a lot of these guys are bedroom producers, dog. Like, they're not even producers. Yes. They're beat makers.
Yes.
And some of them aren't even beat makers. Some of them are just pressing buttons or turning knobs. So it really comes down to, like, understanding the craft, understanding where the how you can evolve from there, and it's a big training ground, you know. And they meet a lot of great people along the way. We've had so many producers that have judged sign other producers or collaborate with them, or we've had so many people gone on to have success, like the S1s, the Cardiacs, the Statics, you know, the Black Metaphors. That, you know, even though they had placements in some cases after they did our show, they would come back because they still want to keep, you know, sharp. They want to see what the test market is for them for the most part. So the benefit really is just, it's kind of like helping you get out of your own way, test market a situation, put yourself through some training, and educate you on how to present your music to the music industry. That's first and foremost.
Most definitely, and that's why I was gonna make that point, because I knew it was. I don't even want to say it was the way I viewed it at, because I seen some of the lives and I've seen footage of the events. To me, it's not really a beat battle. It's more of a, like a, you know, everybody's in there on the same level for one, and it's almost like, just like you said, everybody's sharpening up their own skills, and you know what I mean. And it's a place where people could unite, producers unite, and first of all, everybody that I've seen, that I know a few of alumni that's come from there. And no one's had anything bad to say about the experience. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, yo, I learned so much from it. And me coming from, like I said, you know what I mean, a short judgment of all these other producer events that go on, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, wow, these dudes are at iStandard, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's where it's at, man. To be honest, just to sum everything up, is where it's up. And I salute you guys for that. And I will, you know what I mean? I'm sorry for prejudging you guys in the beginning.
Oh, man. Oh, good. It happens though, you know. It happens a lot with the producers too. I'll be honest with you. Like, they'll submit for the event. They'll see that we have a fee involved. You know, they come, and then they're like, well, why do I gotta pay to, you know, get seen or whatever? And I'm like, well,
and that was the biggest issue. That to me, that was the biggest issue.
Yeah, and I get it. But at the same time, like, those people weren't there for the last 25 years, you know, building these relationships. Like, you know, when I tell somebody to come out, or I ask somebody to come out, that's on my relationship, you know. Definitely. Plus, obviously, with the presentation, the production, you're paying for, you know, staff and the venue and the DJ and the marketing, and people don't take into account, you know, how much goes into that. But at the end of the day, I think, you know, when I tell people, you know what, I understand about the money. Why don't you come out to the show, check the show out, and let me know how you feel about it afterwards. And I usually say like 9.5 out of 10. We'll say, you know what, man, like I'm gonna save up for this. I'm gonna come out because they see the opportunity, you know. And again, it's like we're sharing certain relationships that we have, but you know, some of those guys can't get that on their own. So I'm providing a service. You know, if you want to go to a restaurant, you want to order food, just because you're hungry doesn't mean you're gonna get food, you know, put in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If you want to drive, you want to get to a location, and you get on the train, you got to pay the fee to get there. It just depends on how you want to get there. You want to drive in a Kia, or you want to drive in a Bentley. And sometimes people want to drive and they know they're going to get there, you know, safely, whatever the case may be. So, you know, I think it's a little bit of all that. But at the end of the day, I do get it. But I think once people see the show and try the show out, they realize that there's definitely a benefit to it. And we get a lot of people to come back. You know, and if you come back 2 or 3 times, you know, we give you guys looks. You know, we give the producers looks here and there and say, hey, you know what? Like, there might be somebody who got really better because they learned something at the last few shows. And then maybe after 3 shows, I give them a free show, right? I take them to a label meeting, or, you know, I bring them into a session somewhere because I feel like they might have something to add to it. So we're really personal, really hands-on, and we try to be as genuine as possible and not let anybody think because it's about, you know, a fee that we're not, you know, that's how we've been around for 13 years. You know, we've been doing this now successfully, 100 events a year, 13 markets, 34 markets, you know, consistently for the last 7 years. So,
salute
you know,
to you for
I'm
that,
doing
man.
something right. Appreciate it.
God damn it, salute for you for that. Because, I mean, I've seen you, tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, I want to jump to this. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Sure.
I could have sworn I saw you some footage in the Steel Sessions event. Were you at the Steel? Yeah, all right. So you know Mike Cuz and Buddha and Grams and all.
Yeah, those are my brothers. Yeah, like those guys, they're doing some great things for producers as well. They have a completely different format. You know what I mean? I think, you know, for they have like the finger on the pulse of like the new producer that wants to just kind of get their chops out there and get heard and seen. And you know, I think it's a great stepping stone, whether you do our show first or you do their show first, to just interact with, you know, each individual. So, you know, they got something special, and they're looked up to by a lot of these kids. And they're also not so far removed from the struggle of being a new producer that I think, like, other producers respect that. And they're like, wow, like, these guys are taking their time out to, like, really educate, you know, us and give us that personal experience. And plus, it's like, you know, it's a little community of its own. And a lot of our guys go there, a lot of their guys come to us, too. So it's always love when it comes to situations. I drop some gems. Just like, you know, kind of like what Wayno's doing right now for this weekend. I dropped some gems out in Connecticut for those guys, and just like spoke candidly to people that came out, giving the business side of the music as well as, you know, creative side. So
definitely. All right, so let me get in your brain a little bit about this, man. All right, so
sure.
I know we have the same common goal. You know what I mean? Like to uplift the producers, and my whole, like I said, I was a producer back in the days. I don't want to run my bio by you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's nowhere near yours. Yours is real impressive. I read this shit like 6 times. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I mean? I was always for the producers, man, and always. And the reason why we created the show was to unite and to try to repair the artists and the producers' relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, that's a crucial point in hip hop. You know what I mean? Because now I'm pretty sure you know that artists nowadays, they really feel like they don't need producers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could look with all the technology and the access of YouTube, with all these beats and everything like that. Right. They really feel like, yo, you know what? Producers, you know what I mean? Like, semi-important to my project. Now, what's your stance on the artist-producers relationships? Like, how do you feel it is at this point of hip-hop? Like, do you feel like it's getting stronger or is weakening?
You know what? It's interesting because, like you said, with technology, like, you know, I think it makes things a little bit easier in terms of communication, but I think there's a big block in the way. I think there's like some like brick walls in the way because, you know, I think producers lose a little bit of respect based on how they move. So, for instance, if you're out here like, you know, leasing beats for like 99 cents or selling 5 beats for $20, you know, you're out here devaluing yourself, and then it's hard for the guys up here that are charging 15, 20, 25 because they have a track record to keep the same respect level because there's all these guys down here kind of like grabbing them from the bottom. But then on the other side of it, you know, artists, you know, looks at a producer and bases their worth off of what they've done. So it's like, all right, who have you worked with? You know, you got a hit record out there yet? Nah. But, you know, when it comes to any other occupation, whether it be, you know, an attorney or a plumber or a contractor, yeah, you want to make sure they have experience, but it's not based on, well, you know, I did Jay-Z's bathroom, so you should pay me more.
Yeah.
No, I make bathrooms. This is what I charge. This is what I want to get paid. If you don't want this full bathroom, I could do a small vanity bathroom, and that'll be half the price. So, like, to me, you know, I think it goes both ways. I think, you know, the respect level is a problem. But you know what? Like, at the end of the day, an MC can't put out an acapella project.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So they need music, and yeah, it's more accessible. But you're also going to get something that's not custom. It's not, you know, a specific vibe. You can go out here and so now if you pick, you know, records off of YouTube and download them and rock to them, now you're still working with a producer that eventually at some point, if it's commercially released, this person has to be compensated for their music, or else you're going to be, you know, in legal trouble. So, definitely. You know, there's a lot of, you know, pros and cons of both sides. I just think people need to open up the communication lines and really talk when they're actually working, because sometimes the homie effect takes over, and you're like, that's my homie. He gonna give me these beats, whatever. And then it comes down like putting the music out, and the producer's like, well, what are we working out here? How much are you gonna pay for these beats? Meanwhile, you didn't have a conversation with the artist the whole time about paying for the beats. So the artist thinks one thing, the producer thinks another, but then nobody knows the business. Nobody knows what a split sheet is. Nobody knows what YouTube metadata is.
Definitely.
Nobody knows you know, all this kind of stuff. So it's education, it's communication, and it's really about kind of just getting past the stereotypes of who does what, and also just respecting each other's craft.
I'll give you one example this is why I bring this up to you, because I don't know if you know Maserati Sparks. I'm pretty sure you do.
Yeah.
All right. He's worked in the industry for a minute. You know what I mean? He has good credits and everything. Now, he came in the show willingly, like that, with a snap of the finger, without even me questioning him or even having to give him the rundown of what we do here, or whatever. And we had an artist here, Uzi Mazzolino, and he's well known. Well, I won't say he's well known like that. He has a good following, and he's a dope artist. Now, they connected. They definitely did their thing. Live collaboration. Like I said, what we do is we have an underside artist here. We have an industry producer there. We interview them both separately. Then at the end of the show, the producer will play some of his beats and he'll rhyme over them. Now, the collaboration went so well that they actually doing an EP together after the show. Now,
nice.
And this is going based upon, you know, like just off of what we did, you know what I'm saying? And not to take too much credit for it, but whenever where you have a producer of that caliber and an unsigned artist be in the same room and work together for free, you know what I mean? Because he's not charging them for any of the tracks or whatever. But my whole point is getting back to chemistry. The chemistry is what aligned them together and made them want to create together, you know, and that's what I feel is missing right now. And this is the premise of our show, to get that chemistry back, because you could put a price tag on anything, man. But as far as like a dope project, a real dope project, like I feel like, you know what, you need one. Well, if you want to rape your project and have different producers, it's not a problem. But if you want an overall really dope project, you need a producer to work with on a steady, you know what I mean, basis where he could tailor make the beats according to what you're rhyming about. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, man. I'm from the, you know what I mean? I'm a 70s baby.
And you know what's crazy too? It kind of goes back to your question, because it's okay for artists and producers to work together and nobody get paid at first. You don't have to. You know, if he's a dope artist and he's a dope producer and they have an amazing chemistry and they're both like, hey, you know what? Let's just put this shit out and see what happens. Like, I'm not worried about getting money right now. I really fuck with you. Okay, cool. Let's work on something. That's never a problem. The problem is when they have that communication issue as they're working on the project, whatever the case may be. To go back to what you were saying, I think that's an amazing point, because, I don't know if it's always possible for one producer to do the project beat-wise, but I think it should be possible to have one producer kind of oversee the entire project.
Yes, definitely.
Like Dr. Dre, like a No ID.
Definitely.
And, you bring in the people that you feel kind of have the sauce that makes this recipe really work. You look at what Dre did with, all the albums that he put together, all the people he put in, and, the Sonics and all the different things. And, you really get a vibe of, like, what Good Kid, Mad City sounds like. You kind of get a good feel of what the Chronic was. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can almost hear that same synergy you're talking about, which is missing in a lot of these situations. And that's where, the internet comes into play. And I don't know if you ever read this article. You should actually go back and read it. As a producer, I think you'd appreciate it. But there was an article on Hip Hop DX back in, I think it was 2015, where they said Illmatic, the album.
Yes, I read it. I know what you're talking about.
Hip-hop. Yeah. Remember they were how, like, he was one of the few people at the time that went after all the hot producers as opposed to just sticking with, like, Large Professor or Q-Tip or that one producer. So, it's interesting now where I think we're kind of going back to that a little bit. You look at people, you look at camps like, Drake's camp and Kendrick's and J. Cole. Like, a lot of these guys, like, they have their own team, they have their own sound, and if the shit's not broken, why fix it? That's why a lot of these new producers.
I don't mean to cut you off, but to be honest, the way I felt with that whole Illmatic thing, because I had a different view on it. Like, I felt like, to me, that was revolutionary to have an artist at that time in hip hop have so many great top producers work on his project. It's because I felt that. Well, I don't even want to say it was the label's decision. Whoever's decision it was that was in charge of that project to say, yo, you know what, you need these beats from these certain dudes, and that was a classic forever. You know what I mean? Forever. And and I feel each producer did their homework and they studied Nas point blank, aside from whatever else off of the freestyles or whatever they heard. Because I was a big Bobbito the Barber fan, and I used to stay up late and listen to his shows, and I heard all the freestyles and everything. So a lot of the stuff I heard him freestyling where it was over regular beats and it wasn't on the album yet. And then they did the album and it mashed it up. I don't know who did it or whatever, but it was you know what I mean, it was perfect. It was perfect to align all those producers.
Those were like the verses he had in his mind that he would just rock at all the radio shows and freak out freestyles, and you heard him later on the album once they all did that. And it was funny because back then, like, Nas was not really like, just the history of Nas, like, he wasn't really a big writer. Like, he was somebody who kind of like came with these concepts in his brain. Not like Jay, where he would go off and be a Rain Man, but he never wrote anything down. He was really about, like, visualizing what it was and then just kind of coming up with these concepts and ideas and then going in. Like, you remember in Represent, when he got in Represent, he spit the whole joint in one take, and then at the end you hear him go, all right, let's do it again. And Primo's like, no, we good. He's like, we good? You sure? So it's very interesting. But you're right, though. When you have that feel, and I think it was different back then because, everything had a similar feel, but everybody had a distinctive style. P-Rock had his own style. Buck Wild had his own style. Primo had his own style. Nowadays, it's very, very difficult to tell who, like, okay, so, you got your Cardos, you got your Murder Beats, you got all these different guys that kind of have a similar sound. And it's very difficult to find out, like, who, or figure out, if you're not really on it in the production world, like, who the producer is. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely. It just sounds very similar. And I don't judge it anymore. I realized, like, once I started to travel more and go to different markets, how much I respected their influences. You know what I'm saying? That's also on the artist side too. Like, I remember one time I got asked to come out to San Francisco and do and coordinate and host the opening of an audio school out there. And I went out there and they put me in a club and we were having violence and drinks. And then next thing you know, they're playing the Locked Up record by Akon. And I'm waiting for Style P's verse to come on, but instead of Style P, it was E40.
What?
And I'm like, wow. I was like, is that a new remix? And they're like, nah, this is the record that's on the radio. Why? I'm like, well, back in in New York, they got the Styles P joint on there.
That's crazy.
And he's like, we never heard that version. I'm like, wow. So
crazy. That's
crazy. Everybody's got their own influences. Like when you go to like Miami, you hear that bass movement. You go to Texas, you hear that drip. You go to the West Coast, you hear that certain bounce. Like, I didn't appreciate it. I was gonna say I was turning into like an OG hater. At one point in my career, in my mid-30s. Because you're just so used to hearing something specific.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. But I love all music, man. I'm there's time for me. There's times for everything. When I'm in the club, 2 Chainz comes on, Lil Pump comes on, Gucci Gang, cool. I'm in the crib chilling with friends, or I'm cleaning the house, or riding around the whip. I'm listening to Low End Theory. I'm listening to Reasonable Doubt. I'm listening to Illmatic. But I think the good part about that is the fact that we, even though we're a little bit older, like we were here before the internet, we're here during the internet. We're gonna be here for whatever's after that. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta respect us. We're like historians.
Definitely, my brother. So let's switch gears a little bit. Let's get into your book.
Okay.
You dropped it 2016, I believe.
Yeah. It was November 2016 when I released it.
Now, like I said, I gotta apologize. I haven't read it yet. I'm definitely getting the copy, man. It's on Amazon. It's on the way. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't make it in time. I had to pay the extra fee for it to get here Monday. It's getting here Monday. You know what I mean? I wanted to really prep it and and know what I'm talking about before I really do the research or whatever. But all right, how I kind of got. I read the what was it, the preface in the back? You know what I mean? Like the premise of what it's about and everything. And I just trying to understand. All right, so aside from I'm pretty sure you're gonna give me the ones and twos about it. But my thing was what I wanted to ask you first of all, like what really gave you the inspiration to say, you know what, fuck the 9 to 5s, and I'm just gonna do this and that's it. Like, what, did you have a family at that time? Or, you know what I mean? Were you
Nah, like I said, man, I was 29 at the time, and I like I said, my father had passed away, and I was just like working my ass off. I used to, like I said, I managed 18 stores, so I was literally flying to Vermont, driving back to Yonkers every week, traveling, hitting all the stores. I had to be in the store for like an hour and observe it, identify, marketing issues, merchandising issues, the back room, operations, staff. And I'd have to come with a game plan, allocate the agenda to them, and then make sure it gets done. And I had all these skill sets, communication, motivation. I was a master trainer. I would go and open other stores for them and hire and train and recruit. And so, I woke up one day and I'm like, man, I made this company $40 million in 8 years in profit.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's how much of an impact I felt I had on what I was bringing to the table. So, my mother was like, I told her, I was like, listen, I'm thinking about really pursuing music, because I had a little stock option that they gave me because of all the work that I did for them. And I was like, listen, I really want to leave and really pursue music full time. And I had an artist at the time, and, I was kind of working the artist, and I had Drawzilla, who I was kind of shopping his music. And, got to the point where I was like, you know what, man, I can't do 9 to 5 and really want to pursue this. So I had to have a lot of belief in myself, number one.
Definitely.
It was good to have the mom co-sign. She was like, you're smart, you can do whatever you want. You made all this money for them. You had the capacity to do whatever it is that you want. You just got to put your mind to it. So having her co-sign and say, you know what, I'm not going to give you any shit. I support you. Go do your thing. Because I've always worked. I've been working since I'm 13 years old. I've always been a worker. But I finally started to turn into being a leader, and I got the right people around me. I had the right game plans, and like you said earlier, it's a big mountain to climb. But the way I got up that mountain was by little steps, man. People think this shit happens in a year or two, man. I've been in the game now consistently for 17 years. Wow. And before that, about 4 or 5, when I was younger, doing the hip hop shit. So you acquire all these skill sets, and you got to figure out how to apply them, because there's no manual to this music shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't just open this book. You can give me your advice, right? You can tell me what you think might be good, but there's no manual that's going to give you success. So the reason I really wrote the book is because I felt like I always go to these seminars and these panels, and people are talking about the fundamentals of things, and that's cool, and you always should absorb that. But they're always talking they're mad, they're angry, they're in the industry, but they hate it. They want to be in it. You know what I'm saying? So I felt man, I've got so much to share, and I can't be everywhere at once anymore. I'm getting older. I'll be 46 this year. I know I don't look it. You know what I'm saying? It's the beard diet.
I just turned 45, bro. I just turned 45.
You go. So, it's to the point now where I'm trying to affect as many people as I possibly can without having to physically be there.
Yeah.
I have a great team that hosts a lot of the events now, great team behind the scenes. It allows me to, kind of be more of a motivational speaker and kind of, help people find clarity in what they do. And the book really, I started writing this book with my girl at the time, my ex-girl now. She was like, why don't you just put it all out there? Like, really talk about your career thus far.
Yeah.
And the title, How I Left My Job Being in the Music Industry, it's not like I'm rich right now. I feel like I'm rich in relationships, I'm rich in experience, I'm rich in knowledge, but it's more about the fact that I made it. I don't have to go back. I don't have to work a 9 to 5. I don't have to, kind of like I burned my boat. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I got to a certain level, I burned the boat, so I can't go back. You know what I'm saying? I just went forward and got new materials and built a bigger boat and traveled to the next goal. And I continue to do that, on a periodic, basis. But I just felt like I needed people to know from my experiences what was going to help them be successful. And then I do this thing now called the mogul meeting, where
I've definitely seen that.
Yeah, it's just like an intimate, 15 to 20 person meeting in the studio usually. And I talk about networking, building relationships, visualizing success, connecting the dots, branding, building a legacy, all these things that I think people, they just kind of think there's one way in the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get a deal. I'm going to go to the A&R. they don't know there's other ways in that room. You know what I'm saying? You can SWAT team that shit. You know what I'm saying? And get in that room a different way if you just allow yourself to think differently.
Definitely.
So it's a lot, man. Definitely, it's interactive too. The book, after every chapter, there's 5 key points, and I ask the reader a main question about what they're doing in their life now that they can kind of almost relate to within that chapter. There's notes you can write down in there, and I'm also in July I'm narrating the ebook version, the audiobook.
Yeah, that's dope.
So yeah, and I'm doing this whole new visual campaign and just kind of re-release the book now because it's been difficult to keep up the promotion of just what I've been doing with everything else that I have doing. So I feel like the audiobook would be dope. You know what I'm saying?
So when you get to that point, man, when you're gonna re-release it, I'm extending an invitation, bro. Please come to the station. I would love to have you here. We could definitely chop it up because we're kind of pressed for time now. We got to get to DJ Static and doing his thing, but it was an honor, man, chopping it up with you, bro. Really, I was looking forward to it all week, and I definitely wanted, like I said, man, get you in here. You know what I mean? We could talk for hours. I'll dedicate the show for you. You know what I mean? We'll take a 2-hour show and keep on going. And, you know what I mean? Getting deeper and deeper. And
hey, let's also talk about maybe doing a live heat market radio from the show at one point too. You know what I mean? That'd be super dope,
bro.
Like have you guys out at the show and Static and DJ. You can host the producers as they get off the stage and really kind of make it a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Are you trying to make me cry, man? Are you trying to make me cry, bro?
I'm down, bro.
DJ Static said he's down, and I'm ready to cry because if you give me the opportunity, bro, I'm 1000% with it, man.
I'll tell you what. Let's put it in the book for August 14th.
Dope. It's done. It's done. I got your number, man. We'll stay in contact and set it up for real.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you guys putting the focus on the creators. You know what I'm saying? You guys have a great model here, and anything I can do to help out, man, please reach out too.
No, not a problem, man. Thank you, man. Salute to you, Jay Hatch, man. It was an honor and a pleasure, man. Anytime, yes, bro,
sir.
Like I said, you want to call in, anything, bro. You know what I mean? Our show is your show now, man. Thank you,
I appreciate it.
All right,
peace, Static. All right.
All right, my brother.
All right, bro. Talk soon.
With that being said, man, we're going to go into some DJ Static. Real quick, before we get in there, can we get a cam on DJ Static? Can we get a cam on DJ Static? DJ Static, yeah, you know, I don't even need me to be on. So, Static, before you get into what you do, I'm fucking excited now because that's a good opportunity. Yeah. And so let me know you 100% with it, right?
August 14th, yeah, that's good. I'm actually leaving on the 16th for overseas, 2 weeks.
Okay, and I wanted to chop it up with you, man, because I haven't seen you in a while. You've been absent from the show, man.
A lot going on, man.
Yeah.
The move and the setup.
I noticed that.
And the work schedule.
How long is your commute? That's really what I wanted to get into.
I commute from here to...
Speaking to the mics, I don't think they could even hear you.
From here to my crib is like an hour, 15, 20 minutes.
You know what though? I totally respect it because I seen little glimpses of your backyard and where you living and bro.
Yo, you gotta come through, man.
You give me the invite, bro. You give me the invite, I'm there, bro. I won't leave. Yo. You gotta throw me the fuck out. I'll be there every day.
Yo, it's crazy. I had one of my coworkers come by and visit me, right?
Yeah.
So on his way over there, he's like, "Yo, he don't live out here." So ain't no way.
Is that? I mean, I don't want to give up the location. We'll talk.
I'm in a town called Walden.
Is that's New York or?
That's me. It's New York.
Oh, so you upstate?
I'm upstate. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, like it's crazy. Like when you drive through, you see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, "Yo, you don't live out here." And then next thing he pulls up, he's like, he sees my truck. He's like, "Nah, this can't be his crib."
On everything, I thought you was in PA. Because I seen that ride, I'm like, yo, that looks like the PA commute right there, man.
Nah, it's actually from. I usually hop on the Takana to come down.
Okay.
I do that trip like every day.
Wow. Yeah, but it's worth it, man. The quality of life, I can't even imagine. Like I said, from what I seen the tranquility you had. You know what I mean? You had your feet up. I was like, yo, that's what it is.
Yeah, man.
That's what we work for, man.
Exactly.
That's all it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking more along the lines of Connecticut. I wanted to come up here, but fucking taxes is crazy up here.
Do it. I mean, listen, it's good. It's good for you.
Of course.
The air is different. Like,
I know.
I sleep better now. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I got a bunch of friends live in Rockland County. Like my brother-in-law lives in Rockland County. He has a nice house and shit, and I go up there. It's like a vacation for me, man. I don't even gotta leave. You know what I mean? I stay 2 weeks, and I'm like, yo, this is way better than anything that's happening in the city, man. But nah, man.
But it's also good for creatives, like for me, like being creative with the music and whatnot.
And that's another thing. I seen that you set up your room. You got your joints up there.
Yeah,
you was playing some shit the other day, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, what the fuck is that? And you played some other shit on your live on the way back down. I don't know if you was going to work or coming from work. There was some Indian sample that you had in there. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
I think I know you talking. I got a few Indian joints though, but I think the one you talking about,
there was one that you was playing, bro. I was like, yo, I can't even interrupt his live. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to fucking call you. Like, what the fuck is that? But,
I get that all the time. I get people calling me up like, yo, what's that you playing?
I could imagine, man.
Yeah, so.
But with that,
cool,
yeah,
cool. But today I'm gonna play some joints that's out or people that haven't heard yet. Not all produced by me. It's just different people.
Okay.
So. Keep it quick, and then I guess we have another guest coming in.
Yeah, we do. I'm gonna bring him in at 5:40. I'm gonna say no, not 5:40. I'm bugging. 5:20. I'll bring him in at 5:20, so you get your shit off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna run through a couple of joints and whatnot. So,
whenever you ready, man. Like
we're gonna start tonight.
We missed you, man. We missed you. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's just been me here for a while,
B. The work. I'm telling you, my work schedule was crazy. Like. Last week I had to do that 3 to 11 shift, and it was just crazy. And then
Believe
on my
me.
way up, I almost hit a deer.
Oh man, I understand, B. I understand fully, bro.
So
I'll let
I'm back though.
Yeah, I'll let you get to doing what you do, bro.
All right, here we go.
the brim. Had been moving solo. You were out way before it ended. You were never mine to begin with. Why was I so glad I was in it? I was still in love, you were finished. But see the way you scandalize my name with random lies. I know you love me too. You keep my name in your mouth like it's lunchtime. It ain't a punchline. We laugh and cry. Our path divide. But ooh, I know you love me too. You burn me, but I still wish you good luck in your journey.
I'm introduce y'all to the Muhammad Ali. Get over there, get a lot of a little bit louder than that. Muhammad Ali from shout out. I'm introduce. I'm introduce y'all to the Muhammad Ali. Get over there, get a lot of a little bit louder than that. Muhammad Ali from shout out. Started my design rhyme in 78. Born in 1967, y'all can never relate. I was told by Allah that I forever be great. So I could be 93 and you'll still get scraped. I show teeth like I'm gonna eat bloody enamel. Sensitive like a G-spot, lyrical like I'm 3-pop. I'm too goon of a spitter. Y'all niggas is coons trying to glitter. Stuck in the shit, pit alls. I put the hammer game down like Thor. Short tours cause I miss my little girl once more. I ain't budging without a real budget. Not only cause I hate to negotiate my love, kid. Word. Put me on stage with these amateurs. Now their labels wanna sue me for damages. Yo, crackers is racist by default. You wanna hate niggas, but fornicate with niggas, making it your fault. These dudes out here running their mouth like a nigga live on Mars. Bring your bar. Men, sit your ass down, listen. Sit your ass down, listen. Problem with you little niggas, I think y'all know everything. Come on and flow with the kid.
Copping out the bag of smoke today. 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 I got thoughts, take control. I got thoughts, take control. I got thoughts. I got thoughts, take control. Got me down, got me low. Rest my mind, rest my soul. When I blow.
But I'm aggravated without it. My saddest days are without it. My Saturdays are the loudest and blowing strong. But I'm aggravated without it. My saddest. But I'm aggravated without it. But I'm aggravated without it. My saddest days are without it. My Saturdays are the loudest and blowing strong. Some niggas graduated without it. I dabble later, I doubt it. My database of narcotics is growing long. But I'm aggravated without it. My saddest days are without it. My Saturdays are the loudest and blowing strong. Some niggas graduated without it. I dabble later, I doubt it. My database of narcotics is growing long. I wrote this shit to talk about the word addiction. To my niggas, I'm there, sick, I hope you're listening. They mad like acting, that's idle, I hope you're listening. This is for the whole fucking bill, I hope you're listening. Smoking medical grade, but I ain't got prescription. All the way in Cali where they ain't got precipitation. Feeling like the only one that made it, and I hate it for my niggas cause they ain't got ambition. What did you expect? You can blame it on condition. Blame it on crack, you can blame it on the system. Blame it on the fact that 12 got jurisdiction to ride around in neighborhoods that they ain't never lived in. Blame it on the strain that you feel with daddy missing. Blame it on Trump shit, blame it on Clinton. Blame it on trap music and the politicians. Or the fact that every black boy wanna be Pippin, but they only got 12 slots on the Pistons. Blame it on the rain, Milli Vanilli with the discip. What I'm trying to say is the blame can go deep as seas. Just to blame them all, I would need like 20 CDs. There's all sorts of trauma from drama that children see. Type of shit that normally would call for therapy. But you know just how it go in our community. Keep that shit aside, it don't matter how hard it be. Fast forward, the kids is grown and they blowing trees and popping pills due to chronic anxiety. I've been saw the problem, but stay silent cause I ain't Jesus. This ain't no trial, if you decide to go higher, please. But fuck that, now I'm older, I love you cause you my friend. Without the drugs, I want you to be comfortable in your skin. I know so I know you still keep a lot of shit in. You running from yourself and you buying product again. I know you say it helps and no, I'm not trying to offend, but I know depression and drug addiction don't blend. Reality distorts and then you get lost in the wind. And I done seen the combo take niggas off the deep end. One thing about your demons, they bound to catch up one day. I'd rather see you stand up and face them than run away. I understand this message is not the coolest to say, but if you down to try it, I know of a better way. Better way, better way, better way, better way, better way.
The game's fucked up, niggas beats is banging, nigga your hooks did it. The lyric penning equal to Trump's winning. The bigger question is how the Russians did it. It was written like Nas, but it came from Quentin. At the mercy of a game where the codes is missing. When the CEO's blinded by the glow is different. Believe in myself and the codes and Kendricks. Let the sock puppets play and they roles and gimmick shit. Remember Will Smith won the first Grammy? And they ain't even recognize Hov until Annie. So I don't tap dance for the crackers and sing Mammy. Cause I'm posed to juggle these flows and nose candy, yeah. Ferrari my 40 and blew the candles out. Tom Brady, you niggas, I had to scramble out. They be riding these waves, I pull my sandals out. Hefe Latin my Grammy, I went the Spanish route. Oh, now it's okay to kill baby. Niggas looked at me crazy like I really killed a baby. Salute Rose, cause the message was pure. He see what I see when you see Wayne on tour. Flash without the fire. Another multi-platinum rapper trapped and can't retire. Niggas get exposed, I see the cracks and I'm the liar. Shit, I've been exposed, I took the crack and built the wire. Now who do you admire? Your rap songs is all trying my patience. Them prices ain't real without inflation. Hot and fluid, I done grew it. Been a conduit. More than 9 bags of my bitches, I done blew it. See through it, neck e-glue it. Hablan Espanol, I eat to it. Let Steven talk streaming in Shazam numbers. I'll ensure that you getting every gram from us. Let's cram numbers. Easily, the only rapper sold more dope than me was Eazy-E. How could you ever right these wrongs when you don't even write your songs? But let us all play along. We all know what niggas for real been waiting on. Push.
So if you rebuke me for working with someone else on a couple of V's, what do you really think of the nigga that's making your beats? I've done things for him I thought that he never would need. Father had to stretch his hands out and get it from me. I pop style for 30 hours, then let him repeat. Now you popping up with the jokes, I'm dead, I'm asleep. I just left from over by y'all putting pen to the sheets. Tired of sitting quiet and helping my enemies eat. Keep getting temperature checks, they know that my head overheats. Don't know why the fuck you niggas listen to Denim or Steve. Must have had your infrared wrong, now your head in a beam. Y'all are the spitting image of whatever jealousy breeds. Don't push me when I'm in album mode. You're not even top 5 as far as your label talent goes. You send shots, well I gotta challenge those. But I bring calicos to the Alamo. I could never have a Virgil in my circle and hold him back cause he makes me nervous. I wanna see my brothers flourish to their higher purpose. You niggas leeches and serpents, I think it's good that now the teachers are learning. Yeah, your brother said it was your cousin and him and you. So you don't rap what you did, you just rap what you knew. Don't be ashamed, there's plenty niggas that do what you do. There's no malice in your heart, you an approachable dude. Man, you might have sold to college kids for Nike Mercedes, but you act like you sold drugs for Escobar in the 80s. I had a microphone of yours, but then the signature faded. I think that pretty much resembles what's been happening lately. Please believe your demise will be televised. Yeah. And as for Q, man, I changed his life a couple times. Nigga was at Kroger working double time. Y'all acting like you made the boy when I was trying to help the guy. Yeah. Who gassed you to play with me? Man, you made this shit as easy as ABCs. Whoever's supposedly making me hits, but ain't got no hits, sound like they need me. My hooks did it, my lyrics did it, my spirit did it, I'm fearless with it, yeah. I really shouldn't have given you none of my time, cause you older than a nigga you running behind. Look, holla at me when you multi-million. I told you keep playing with my name and I'ma let it ring on you like Virginia Williams. I'm too resilient, get out your feelings. It's gonna be a cruel summer for you. I told Weezy and baby I'ma done it for you. Tell Ye we got an invoice coming to you. Considering that we just sold another 20 for you. To be honest.
Drug dealing aside, side, goose right in the side. Let's have a heart to heart about your pride. Even though you're multi, I see that your soul don't look alive. The M's count different when baby divides the drug dealing aside, goose right in the side. Let's have a heart to heart about your pride. Drug dealing aside, goose right in the side. Let's have a heart to heart about your pride. Even though you're multi, I see that your soul don't look alive. The M's count different when baby divides the pie. Wait, let's examine why your music for the past few years been angry and full of lies. I started at the home front, I'm on one. Then this gram stay off the gram, bitch, I'm on one. You mentioned wedding ring like it's a bad thing. Your father walked away at 5, hell of a dad thing. Marriage is something that Sandy never had, Drake. How you a winner, but she keep coming in last place. Monkey suit, Dennis, you parade him. A Steve Harvey suit, nigga made him. Confused, always felt you weren't black enough. Afraid to grow it cause your fro wouldn't nap enough. Since you name dropped my fiance, let him know who you chose as your Beyonce. Sophie knows better as your baby mother. Cleaned her up for IG, but the stench is on her. A baby's involved, it's deeper than rap. We talking character, let me keep with the facts. You are hiding a child, let that boy come home. Deadbeat motherfucker playing border patrol.
Yeah. We are back right now. That was world famous DJ Static, super producer. Don't be modest. I gotta shout out a couple of people, man. Paul Gotti, man, he was supposed to be here co-hosting with me. He's a little sicky poo. And DJ Rec, he's in the hospital right now. Hope you feel better.
I hope you feel better, Rec.
Yeah, man, he's definitely going through some things. Right about now, man, we got a special guest in the house, bro.
Talk to him.
We got geolani grandz from Splash Magazine.
Yes, sir.
And we got skywalkerdutch, his artist, on his label.
Talk to him.
Yeah. So, guys, real quick, it's a pleasure having you. It was an honor to have you guys.
Good looking.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for the, quick response, because a lot of people I reached out to, a lot of motherfuckers give me the run around.
You know how that go.
Yeah, no doubt. And you know what I mean? The whole issue is, I got a problem with managers, man. You know what I'm saying? And
man, G.
Managers, they.
I'm the best manager in the world.
Yeah. I'm not going front, and I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna do you one better. I co-signed that. Why? Because I wanted to get you just so we could speak about the mag, and you was just like, yo, I need to bring my artist up. Let's concentrate on him.
Plugged
first.
it in.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And I respect that, and I salute that, because that's what we're about right here. You know what I'm saying? It's all about trying to communicate and build and definitely promotes everybody that's, you know what I mean, doing what they're doing on the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that being said though, man, all right, Geolani, I told you briefly inside, you know what I mean? I saw a couple of your other interviews, you didn't really want to speak too much. Definitely
we go. We in a different space.
Definitely. You gave me the cosign, and you're like, yo, I'm ready to talk or whatever. So let me know what inspired you to start this magazine, brother.
The magazine is based off of thatsplash.com, which was my website.
Okay.
It was doing so good that I had mad people hitting me up. So what I did was I started doing contests off of IG to bring awareness to my website.
Dope.
And what better way to do it than through models?
Dope.
You know what I mean?
Dope.
So the winner would get photo shoots and whatever, this and that, and I would put them up on the website as a model of the month or whatever the case may be. And then I got a photographer named JC. Shout out to JC. He's the one who inspired me and told me to check into doing a magazine.
Everything was through IG though? Like you get the models through that?
Everything's through Instagram.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
You ain't gotta do the footwork no more like that.
Nah, it's definitely not, man. Definitely
we had a blessed time.
Definitely. So, all right, who handpicks who comes on the covers and who comes on?
I do everything myself.
Dope shit.
Artists, models, companies, everything. I do it all.
And you also.
It's the last issue.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I need a physical copy of that, man. Can I get one? Oh, there you go. I go home and beat off, man.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sticky pages.
Yeah, definitely. But that was one thing I ain't gonna front that really impressed me and really made me gravitate towards what you're doing. Because a lot of dudes I reached out to, they have like the internet mag. You know what I'm saying? Where
it's digital.
Yeah.
Mostly digital,
yeah. Exactly. And a lot of them was like, yo, like my man from Cali, you know what I'm saying? He has I can't even remember. He was on the show last week too, but we did a whole interview with him, and I was like, yo, just to trade favors. You know what I'm saying? I'm bigging you up and I'm doing whatever. Can you get a little spread on what we're doing? Because honestly, my brother, like I really feel like there's nobody doing what we're doing on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So any kind of promotion, any kind of spread, any kind of publication we could get into.
I definitely got you. I got you.
Yeah, and like I said, what was more impressive to me was like, damn, niggas hitting me like crazy. What was more impressive to me, like I said, you have physical copies of your joint, and that to me, like,
that's rare nowadays.
Real
Everything
rare.
is digital.
Yeah, real rare.
And I get them shits out for free.
Now that's even crazy. Now my thing is how do you compete with other magazines out here? Like, how do you feel like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, at this point, like, I'm all about the come up, so I'm different. You know what I mean? We different. That's what we use hashtag, right, Dutch? We different. We ain't the same.
Dope.
I fuck with everybody on the come up.
Where you based at, bro?
I'm in Yonkers.
In Yonkers?
Yeah,
Word?
Yonkers.
Damn,
Yeah,
I didn't even know that. I thought you was a BX dude.
Nah, I'm in Yonkers. I was born in the X though.
Okay.
But yeah, I fuck with the come up heavy.
Dope, man. Dope.
So
dope.
anybody you see in my magazine is on the come up. You know.
I noticed you had you had my man in there, Books from he's from the BX.
Mac Books.
Yeah, Mac Books.
Yeah, he's in this one right.
Oh, word, that's the one. Yeah,
he was supposed to come get copies for Summer Jam today.
Oh yeah,
and he never came.
He's performing a lot, right? I think it is.
Yeah.
I stay putting him on. I'm sorry, Mac.
Nah,
He's supposed to come
dude.
get these copies.
He's definitely a good dude, man.
Yeah, he's
a good
definitely
dude.
doing his thing.
That's what's up, man. So all right, so having a magazine, having the because it's not just the magazine you fuck with. You know what I mean? You got the label, right?
I got. Well,
Is it a label? What is it?
The label is just a front for my management.
Okay.
It was supposed to be, you know what I mean. When I came up with Guala Music Group with Dutch, it was supposed to be, you know what I mean, management because he wanted to be, you know, when I first started managing him.
Yeah.
But it's more like a front for the label, you know what I mean.
All right.
But he signed a penalty. I got him to deal with penalty.
Dope.
So he signed a penalty, but Guala Music Group is what we rep, you know what I mean.
Yeah, don't doubt.
And I also manage the Splash Girls. I got 4 or 5 models.
Talk to him.
And yeah, basically that's about it.
So
I got thatsplashmedia.com. It's coming back. I'm revamping it, and we relaunching it. We're gonna do the party and all that shit. And I got something special for artists. When the site is back up, I got something special for y'all.
Dope. All right, so Dutch, let's get it to you real quick, man.
Talk to me.
We're gonna go back and forth with everybody.
That's a fact.
That's good.
All right, so you from where? Yonkers too?
Yeah, YO, born and raised.
I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you straight up talk. All right.
Let's get it.
I'll fucks
What
with
up,
your
Hat?
IG. I fucks with your IG.
Oh, all right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought we was gonna do the hat thing. What up, Hat?
What you mean, Hat?
Yeah, what up, Hat?
That's what Yonkers people say.
Yeah.
What up, man?
I'm on BX. I don't know.
Oh, all
shit
right,
like that.
all right. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I looked at your IG, bro, and it was one of your IGs you walking through. Well, I don't know where the hell you at. You know what I mean? I'm not a Yonkers dude, but
Yeah.
you definitely was like, yo, I'm next. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? You made a statement saying, you know what I'm saying?
Is that the one where I said, but I'm humble? I'm humble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we wasn't in Yonkers, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The point you made across was nobody's fucking with me.
Yeah, that's
Point
a
blank.
fact. Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna be real with you. I had a bunch of MCs up in here
Mhm.
and a bunch of motherfuckers who believe in themselves.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. They
Yeah,
have the
absolutely.
confidence.
You gotta have that
There's a
confidence.
difference between an MC
Yeah,
and an artist.
that's what I was going
Yeah,
to say.
no
but
doubt. But I believe me when I tell you I have MCs and I have artists up in here, and everybody has the same mentality.
Of course,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Which you
Absolutely.
should have. You know what I'm saying? That there's nothing wrong in the world of having confidence.
Definitely.
What makes? Because I'll be real with you. When you said it,
Mhm.
I believed you right then
Yeah.
and there. Like I felt your
The
pulse.
energy.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah. And I was like, yo, let me dig deeper into what the fuck he's saying, because
Right.
normally, if I'm trying to book somebody, they're extra, whatever they're trying to bring in extra, I would really have to be like, yo, let me consider it, whatever. But
Facts. Absolutely.
Once you told me, you gave me his IG, like I said, right afterwards is when I checked it. And I
Yeah, you
seen-
gotta do the
that was-
research.
that was number one that pinpointed me on
Yeah,
that.
I don't do nothing without my right hand, you know what I mean?
And I respect that, as you should, as where you coming up through. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen it, like I said, I believed it. Then I was like, yo, you know what? Let me listen to it, because it's one thing of just hearing somebody being confident and then listening to
Facts.
it, and your music spoke for itself. I'm not going front. Like, it definitely let me believe, like, yo, he is doing what the fuck he's saying he's doing. Now, with that being said, what contributions you think you're gonna give to hip hop right now?
Oh my
Aside
gosh.
from what everything else is out right now.
Talk your
Beautiful
shit.
music.
Talk your shit, Dutch.
Something different. something
All right,
that
when
I
you
think,
say different,
yeah,
this is what I'm trying to get at.
Right.
What do you mean different? Like what in what category? What could we be looking
can't.
for?
There's no category.
It has to be though.
Nah, there's
It
not,
has
bro.
to be. It has to
Even
be.
I'm
It has
sure.
to be.
I'm sure even you listen to. I mean, if you didn't listen to the whole Envy album, cool. But when you get a chance,
I heard.
right, some
I heard,
joints.
Yeah.
Now, if you listen to the whole album, even 3 or 4 out of those, then you'll definitely be able to see that you can't categorize me. You can't put me in no category. It's impossible. I mean, we've been to many radio stations. They've all said the same thing, not just because of what I say, but you really can't put me in a category. And I honestly, to be honest with you, I make sure you can't put me in a category because that's the first thing people want to do. Like at the end of the day, they want to put you in hip hop. They want to put you in rap. They want to put you in the R&B category of pop. Like I'm not none of those. I'm an artist.
That's
at
one
the
thing.
end of the day.
I don't mean to cut you. That's one thing I will give you. There was many genres of music that you're doing. Now, when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, you're still a rapper, right? Right or wrong? Like you spit lyrics.
I want to say I'm from that.
You're a rapper, brother.
I'm from that.
Brother, you're a rapper.
But it's a difference between being an artist and a rapper. Because at the end of the day, like song for song, if you a rapper and I'm an artist, you can't come at me song for song because I'm going to beat you all the time. Because
No
at the
doubt.
end of
And
the day.
that's the political, that's the political
You
way
know
of
what?
answering
I'm going to give you this, though. You're absolutely right. Yes,
Yeah,
I am
of
because
course.
again, I've derived
you
from
are.
that. You know,
If
but
they was to
that
pick a
helps.
genre, if you was to go to music choice and you would check a genre of music that you're in, you would fall under
yeah,
rapper.
of course. They would
Exactly.
definitely
And that's what
categorize me.
And that's what the world is going to judge you.
Which is unfortunate. Yeah,
Yeah,
it would be
hip-hop,
hip hop, but
rapper,
it's the
same thing.
Facts.
Same thing.
Same thing.
You know what I'm saying? So
You're
that's
absolutely
where they
right.
will find you at. Salute, my brothers, everybody out
I
there.
think that's the unfortunate thing though about music today though is that people always want to categorize somebody and put them in something.
Look. Before you go on ahead, all right?
Yeah. Nah, but they do it though. It's
No,
facts.
I know, but this is what I was gonna get at. For you being a rapper, right? And I'm gonna keep emphasizing the word rapper.
Facts.
You taking it to that level because you're multitasking. You're doing everything. You showing motherfuckers that you are.
Facts.
This is why I kind of wanted you to answer the question, but I wanted to give my input too. Because
Hell
like I
yeah.
said, when I heard the EP and I heard you on such different songs, I was like, yo, he's not just the average rapper.
Like,
you know what I
the
mean?
hell
Like
is he
you could put him on anything, and a label would be stupid to fucking, you know what I mean, overlook you.
Yeah, shout out to Penalty Entertainment.
Yeah, because you could fit into any project that comes across to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was like, yo, that's what brought my attention to you so much. I was like, yo, you know what? He's not just the average dude that's gonna give me bars about this song or this song.
Nah.
And I see different tempos you rocking on, and I see the, you know what I mean, the harmonize and everything you're doing. I was like, yo, he's fucking there.
I just like being creative.
That's only one project. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
when you there and you hearing all this different type of music he's doing, we can't just put all that different type of music into one project.
But bro,
so when they hear the next project, they're gonna be like, yo, that's the same fucking guy.
Yeah, definitely.
That's that guy, Skywalker Dutch.
They're gonna be messed up in the head when they hear this next one.
as they should, because you're multi-talented. You know what I'm saying? And you deserve it. You know what I mean? Like you deserve that.
I appreciate that.
Nah, believe me, bro. Like I said, I fucks with everybody. Anybody that sits in these seats, you know what I mean? I do my research on, and I know what they're doing, and I study them heavily. Like I said, I wouldn't have nobody sit in these seats and just like
not knowing,
wing
just
the
go.
shit. Yeah,
Facts, facts.
I'm not winging nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
can dig it.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
dealing
yeah.
with, you know what I'm saying? And one thing, like I said, there's a song, bro, that stood out to me the most. I'm bad with names. Believe me,
already
and
know
it's
what
my
it is.
fault.
Yeah, I think I know what it is.
You wanna say it?
Give me one line because I studied. Not that I studied, but I remember a
Yeah,
lot of
I
lines.
mean-
whichever one you think it is.
Yeah, whichever one. I mean, I'm just gonna say distance.
Keep my distance.
Yeah.
I'm more than positive that's what it is because it sounded like yeah. I think it is. Yeah. It has to be. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. We definitely.
Yeah, you said we're gonna get into that.
Matter of fact, yeah, that's what we're here for.
think
We're
it's that
definitely
one?
gonna play. It has to be because it sounds about right. Distance.
I'll be honest with you. Out of the whole album, that's by far my favorite song on there.
It's one of the most powerful songs.
Yeah,
That's one thing
it really is. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, man, it's like I tell everybody that whole album really is just real. You know, like I made sure that I gave everyone what I was going through during that time. I mean, the title of the album itself, Envy, is just it speaks for itself. It speaks in volumes. I really don't even have to explain it. So it's like, you know, but everybody goes through that, man, in life, especially when you're going through this type of life that I'm going through with entertainment. There's going to be a lot of envious people of you, and we all know envy turns into jealousy and then malice, you know. And that's just things that I had to go through. Again, I'm sure everybody in this room probably went through somebody being envious of them.
Course.
You feel me?
Of course.
So, you know, it's just important, man. Like, at the end of the day, I spent a year on that album as well. Like, you know, I'm not just one of those artists that come and work on an album for a month. You feel me? We literally worked a year and a half on that album. You feel me? Picking and choosing the right songs for that album.
And he got like 300 songs in the stash.
Yeah, facts.
No.
Just sitting there.
And that's not a lie.
But
His
let me
work
tell-
ethic is crazy.
Let me get to this though. Aside from that, another thing that impressed the shit out of me more is that you do production too.
Yeah, I pretty much produced the whole album except for
And
2
that's-
or 3 songs on there.
Let me tell you something. That's why I felt, because
Well, that goes back to that video that you said, and that's why I
Yeah,
said
yeah.
ain't nobody fucking with me
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
being
yeah,
honest
yeah,
with that,
yeah.
and it's not to take away from nobody that's doing their thing. Please, I don't want nobody out there to say, oh, he's trying to seem like he's better than everybody. No, I'm not saying that. I'm telling you that ain't nobody fucking with me.
Definitely.
With me. That's
and
what I'm saying.
that's what made me look into you deeper, because I was
Yeah.
like, yo. Then I realized that you was doing the production. I was like, yeah, ain't nobody fucking with him, because
Yeah.
he's versatile.
And the
every way.
engineering and the mixing.
And he owns
Facts.
Vote Recording Studio in Yonkers.
Facts.
He owns
and
that.
and we got a recording studio. Shout out to my homie DJ Pro too for mastering the whole album. He did a great job on
Shout
that.
out to the Mad Misfit. That's my partner.
Definitely.
Penalty
Facts.
Entertainment.
And that's what I was getting back to. Was like, that's why, because when I hit him up and I was like, yo, you know, if you're gonna bring an artist, I could bring a producer, whatever. And he was like, nah, because he don't really want to freestyle, which I totally get. You know what I'm saying? I totally get.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I just got an email from DJ Lazy K.
Yeah, I know she
off
be on
that
it.
distance song right there, just now.
Appreciate you.
So we about to plug that with her too. DJ Lazy K is an icon.
Definitely.
Yeah, but to go to what you saying, a lot of people be asking me to you know, to freestyle when I come to the radio shows and stuff like that. And my whole thing is this, man, like, I'm an artist. You know, at the end of the day, when Kanye West go up to these radio stations, they're not asking him to freestyle. And really, for the most part, when we go into these radio stations, it's to promote, it's to talk, it's to chop it up, it's to get to know the artists, to get to know their background, their music, and what they doing. It's not for me to come up here and freestyle for every place that I go to. If you want to hear the music, it's right there for you. There's tons of music.
Don't get it
from-
twisted. He can do
Oh,
it.
no, don't get it twisted.
No.
I'll destroy
All right.
the mic.
This
if-
is-
you know what I'm saying?
This is where I'm gonna come in right now. I don't mean to cut y'all both.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
This show was designed, all right, and it's designed and it was created for, I don't know, you know what I mean? See, it's a different
Producer
substance
and
with
MC,
y'all.
yeah.
Because you do both. So I
Right.
could understand you having that attitude, because that is the Kanye attitude.
Yeah.
He wouldn't just come up to anywhere and do
Nah.
that. You know what I'm saying? And I understand and I respect that. But what this show is based on is having that unification. I
Of
remember
course.
telling you out there, and you was like, yeah, but you know, we get that now, which is all good.
Yeah.
And I respect that. You know what I mean? If you could get on that level, but half the motherfuckers that come here can't get that. You understand?
Yeah, that's a
and
fact.
we put people in positions where, like I said, we have success rate of motherfuckers, like I said.
Yeah, it's up there.
Being in the room with a producer who's like I said, worked with Jay-Z and all that shit. And actually giving beat away to somebody who never
Somebody
ever
on
get
the
that type
come
of
up.
opportunity.
Facts.
Yeah, who would never get that type of chance. You understand what I'm saying? Even DJ Static, yo, he's worked with motherfucking KRS. He's worked with legends.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard some production from you out there.
Yeah. He that's
Yeah.
the motherfucking man. And
He's
for
on
him
it.
to join the show and be a part of it and actually, you know what I mean? It's a blessing, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's
what
a
we doing
beautiful
here.
thing. A
And-
lot of that don't happen, man. Like,
It don't.
not to cut you off, like, a lot of people that's, you know, either in the industry or got their foot in the door, don't nobody look out for nobody anymore. Like, at the end of the I don't come from that. Like, I'm grateful to say that I came up under some dope dudes. I came up under DJ Shock, you know what I'm saying? For a lot of people that don't know, he produced Slippin',
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? He did a lot of great joints with Eve and Big Pun and so forth. But, you know, just watching him and how he helped other artists obviously come in, like, just cause, you know, hey, just come in here, like, whatever. That kind of helped me out too, and I feel myself doing that as well. I've done that many times with artists on the come up, you know what I'm saying, in my town or any other town for that matter. I don't never mind helping, giving a helping hand or a tip or whatever. Like, I'm not up there where I want to be yet. Have I produced for some greats? Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done did joints for French Montana. We did a joint for Tiger. Like, you feel me? So, but still, with all of that, for me, none of that should even matter. I should always be able to, like, help somebody else Nobody was fucking helping me, man, except a couple people. Like, it's a handful.
Exactly.
And I don't want to be that person where they be like, oh, he made it up there and he just stopped. Like, he thinks he just, you feel me? Like, don't never help nobody. Like, I'm not with it. You know, so.
But see, going under what you just said, that's, like I said, why the purpose of the show. I don't expect nothing from nothing. Believe me, when I know shows that I've been on, not that I've been on, but I tried to get slots on, or I tried to get up there, and motherfuckers will charge you under the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you want.
That's what the internet radio's for.
Exactly.
You gotta pay for your slot.
You know, but there's nothing wrong with that either. I don't. That's another thing. I don't. I don't mind paying. I don't mind paying as long as it's right. You know, at the end of the day, this is a business too. Like, people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be real with you. I'm not on that type of shit.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Which
with
I
you.
should,
I'm gonna tell you right
not.
now. I'm with you 1,000%.
Definitely.
You dig? I hate having to just go about things like that. But again, it's a business. We have no choice really but to charge. How you gonna keep your lights on? How you gonna get these beautiful mics and these nice computers?
You think it is? To be honest, you know how much I could have charged?
Oh,
motherfuckers to come in here
I could imagine.
to work with industry producers.
Dog, I could imagine.
The price tag is up there.
There is no limit. Like,
exactly. Exactly. But
it's priceless.
Yeah, that's that. But to be honest, in the long run,
it works.
Because my yo, man, my respect, my pride, and my just love for what I do.
Don't you feel better though?
Of course I do. Of course I do. I feel like shit. Because yo, be honest, I make my paper. Aside from all this is a hobby for me. You know what I'm saying?
You enjoy doing this. You love doing this. Facts.
I'll feel guilty telling the motherfucker, yo, you got to pay me to do this. You know what I'm saying? On some side shit that I love to do. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. It was a no-brainer fucking with y'all and fucking with everybody that's ever been on the show. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, man, let's get into some of his tracks. I'm down to here. You know what I mean? The joint.
Let go.
Yeah, play distance because it has to be the joint I'm talking about. Yes, sir.
We still live when it's playing?
Huh?
We still live when it's playing?
Yeah, we live.
Make sure I don't say nothing crazy.
That's it. That is it. That's definitely it right there.
I see how they acting, I'ma keep my distance. Set my vultures on them, they gon' get them, that's my witness. Bloody rattle, yeah, my wounds said they gon' paint a picture. For that dick we gon' chase them, yeah, to go the distance. That low rate you cooking, damn, that's heavy business. Baby mama trippin', I'ma keep my distance. Keep my distance. Keep my distance. No, I don't got no time, so I'ma keep my distance. That money is calling, I'ma keep my distance. They could keep on talking, I'ma keep my distance. Got me a new baddie, she can't keep her distance. Got her top of me up crazy, oh, she go the distance. For that black Euphoria, pay some heavy digits. If you don't want no static, better keep your distance. I'm about to get millions, I'ma keep my distance. Riding that new foreign, I'ma keep my distance. If shorty acting different, I'ma keep my distance. If family acting weird, I'ma keep my distance. Keep my distance. Yeah, keep my distance. Keep my distance. Yeah, I'ma keep my distance. Keep my distance. Keep my distance. Yeah, I'ma keep my distance. Keep my distance. I got me a lawyer that'll go the distance. Just in case my enemy, he end up missing. Can't control my hitters, they gon' go the distance. Said that's don't worry about it, homie, keep your distance. Don't love me cause I made it hurt, just keep your distance. You wasn't with me then, I get it though, so keep your distance. That might come out, I bet then you gon' keep your distance. Mama playing cause she know them streets will go the distance. Know how this go, so keep your distance. I like this up, I swear just keep your distance. I just made a rich so homie, keep your distance. Ain't nothing personal, that's real, I'm about my business. If you not squad, I can't let so just keep your distance. That type of time I'm on, not interested, I'm moving different. I keep my distance, that's right, I keep my distance. Said he changed up when that back and yeah, I keep my distance. I'm about to get millions, I'ma keep my distance. Riding that new foreign, I'ma keep my distance. And shorty acting different, I'ma keep my distance. The family acting weird, I'ma keep my distance. Keep my distance, yeah, keep my distance. Keep my distance, yeah, I'ma keep my distance. Keep my distance, keep my distance, yeah, I'ma keep my distance. Keep my distance, keep my distance, keep my distance, keep my distance.
That's scary.
Dope shit, yo. Skywalker Dutch.
That's scary right there.
Make sure you cop that Envy album on all platforms, Spotify, Google Play, everywhere. Title,
Definitely.
Envy, Skywalker Dutch. Get the album.
So yeah, that's another question. That was my next question, man. Like, before you got the deal, right? Like being independent, you was basically investing in everything yourself, right? And doing everything yourself.
Yeah.
For the young artists out there, I mean, without giving away too many secrets, because I know
I want to give it all away, man. They need this. Ain't nobody
so,
giving them shit nowadays. That's why.
So definitely give everybody the steps, man. Like the first 3. No, not everything.
Well,
give them the first 3.
Well, the first 3.
Yeah.
No sleep. Invest. And hard work, man.
Now, when you say invest,
yeah,
right? Because I deal with a lot of artists, and a lot of them, they looking for motherfuckers to invest in them.
Wow, that's they fucked up there already.
Exactly.
Fucked up.
So
don't nobody fuck with you, man.
And I try to emphasize the fact, like, yo, you know what? You need a fucking job, or you need something to get some kind of income to do something, because a lot of motherfuckers believe, like, yo, well, I'm going to press these CDs and go out to Fordham Road and sell them on the corner. I'm like, yo, dude, you're going to get maybe $20 a day?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Maybe, if that.
No,
if
for the most part, you're going to get frustrated and just give it away.
Yeah,
so when I invest in something, or we invest in something, I don't even look to get the money back no more.
We invest in knowing that, or not knowing, but feeling like we ain't going to get no money back. I mean, think about it. You know, merchandise, regardless, is putting the name out there. You dig? So you still getting something back, even though it's not residuals, any type of money. You still getting something back. You getting, you know, people noticing.
We got phone cases. What kind of phone you got?
Phone
what?
Which one?
Oh man, I wish I brought some more cases.
I got the last one, bro.
This is the plus.
That's the plus. Yeah.
Should have brought some more cases.
Cruz, you got the plus? Oh man.
Damn.
The X.
See.
The X, the phone's on a different.
Yeah.
I mean,
different size.
All right, so yeah.
We're gonna have them back, bro. They're gonna bring a bunch of merchandise.
Yeah, we'll make sure we bring everything we have.
I got you.
Yeah. Let me tell you one thing though. Real talk. This is a platform for y'all. Whatever y'all want to promote, that door is always open. You
Definitely
know
appreciate that.
You know what I mean? And I told you, like, whatever else y'all want to come through. You know what I'm saying? And you have an album release party here. You want? You know what I mean? Like, not a party, but you know what I mean? Like listening party. We could definitely go through all your joints. We got time enough to keep on going through some more. So you want to tell them which one you want to play next?
Yeah.
I'm always doing that. You do it this time, Dutch.
Yeah. You know what, man? I guess we could just go to leaning, because that's pretty much, you know, I know people they like that. They gravitate to leaning. So we could go to leaning, and it's something different. Something for the girls.
Cop that album.
Definitely.
Envy. All platforms.
That's a big fact.
Penalty. ENT.
Sipping the bird, leaning, got some gone. Give me the zen, popping the pill, sweat it, I'm on. Blowing the loud, up on the cloud, ain't turning down. I'm freaking out, can't hear a sound, swear that I be in my zone. I be so gone, I'm in my zone. I be so gone, I'm in my zone. I be so gone, I'm in my zone.
I be so gone when I'm deepin' with her. Purple my drinks till I pop me a perp. We don't be talking, it's more like a flirt. Hand up a dress while she bite on my shirt. Cup let it spill, but tonight is a blur. No time for a minute for what will occur. See how she got me, can't leave her alone. Yeah. And she just want more, but we know that it's wrong. Yeah. I swear that I'm drawn, but that is the normal. Don't wanna prolong, the daddy's immoral. Watch how we at it, the neighbors they know. Repeating my name, they can hear through the walls. She is the one, I can feel it for sure. Some more of that law, and back to the chorus.
Sipping the bird, leaning, got some gone. Give me the zen, popping the pill, sweat it, I'm on. Blowing the loud, up on the cloud, ain't turning down. I'm freaking out, can't hear a sound, swear that I be in my zone. I be so gone, I'm in my zone. I be so gone, I'm in my zone. I be so gone, I'm in my zone. I
so high like we stuck in the clouds. Out of they reaching, there's no coming down. Not thinking about sleep, I'm just stuck off a Zen. Wrapped in her love, pouring another, the sun coming up. Hotels in Cali with mommy and more. Champagne and Yerkes all over the floor. Yeah. The night was so young, felt I had it before. Deep in the ocean, I come on the shore. I'm so addicted, can't take it no more. Said she's so addictive, I'm so allured. Promise I'll leave her, but she's my prescription. The soul is my drug, this must be remission.
Sipping the purple, leaning, got no so gone. Give me the zen, popping the pill, sweat it, I'm on. Blowing the loud, up on the cloud, raising it down. I'm free now, can't hear a shout, sweat it, I be in my zone. I be so gone, I be so gone, I'm in my zone. I be so gone, I be so gone, I'm in my zone. I be so gone, I be so gone, I'm in my zone. I be so gone, I'm in my zone.
Oh, dope shit, man. Dope shit.
I must say, man, the mix is wonderful on it.
Yes, sir.
Good looking, yo. Definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate that.
Without giving up too much, I don't want you to, you know what I mean, like expose what you got coming up once, you know what I mean, as far as like a recording release.
Right.
You have features on there though?
On my next album?
Everything? Yeah, or you doing everything?
Nah, next album is gonna be I don't know, you might have some surprises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or are you in the works with anybody, like as far as
Actually, yeah, to be honest with you. But again, like, you know, the whole process of making the album, you know, again, it's like we record songs and it's just process of elimination. So whatever we pick, you know what I'm saying, go on the album.
Shout out to Sporty Thieves.
Yeah, big shout out to Sporty Thieves.
We got something coming.
That's dope. Yeah.
Big dudes, what it is.
That's dope. So, all right, as far as production, you looking for producers, or you just
we always
everything?
Listen, man. We always looking to work with other people. I'm definitely not closed minded. Again, like I said, there's some tracks on the Envy album that I didn't produce. Shout out to my homie, The Real Cover. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my homie High Notes, and you know, we just we just gonna continue working, putting songs
that,
together.
Though, specifically because my man DJ Static.
Yeah,
he's sick with it.
Throw them. We gonna catch them.
Please.
He got them credits.
And listen, I dish them out fast too,
so
ain't no wait. I dish them out
joints.
quick, man. You send me one now, I might have it back to you in a couple hours.
There you go, Static. Got you right there. He's definitely nice with it, man. There you go.
Yeah.
And
he can't get his hands off that mag though.
Hey,
I need that back tonight though.
Hey, yo, I got salute the DJ. No, what's it called? Respect the DJ column in there. I don't know if there's one in that one. There should be.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm still.
If there's not one in there, then I just skipped it that time. But I got you.
Yeah, he's definitely a pioneer, man. He's
Yeah, that one.
Snow bunnies.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, yo, happy birthday to Skywalker Dutch too, man.
Big facts.
Yeah, definitely. Happy birthday, my bro.
Facts. Appreciate it.
Came up here on your birthday.
Happy
We don't start working. I'm going to the studio after this.
Liquor store and studio.
Yeah. That's why I was that goes back to when I was talking about when you asked me about the 3 things what to do. See, another person would have had their birthday, they would have went out tonight, wouldn't have been able to go to work probably for 3 days because they done got so twisted. But me, I'm gonna take my ass right to the lab. The work don't stop. It don't matter what day it is. It could be rain and fire outside.
Shout out to our peoples that's tuned in. We see y'all. Good looking.
So I see, not to cut you off, I see you got a song here named Cardi. I want to know what that's about.
Oh, that's the joint we started the album with.
Yeah, that song is about Cardi. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely about Cardi B.
Squeeze that in before we get out of here, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, shout out to Cardi B, man. I made that song when, you know what I mean, she was coming under a lot of scrutiny and nobody believed in her that she was going to be the next thing out. And look at her now.
Yeah,
Boricua's going platinum.
He definitely said that she was going to be next.
Dope shit.
Nobody listened.
Let's get to
I
that.
did.
I'm gonna play right now, actually.
Yeah, definitely.
Produced by Skywalker Dutch,
That's
too.
a big fact.
Dope.
We got the video coming.
I need a baddie like Cardi. We could go dip in a Rari. Out here we living like Carpe. DM don't care what they all say. Port of the Bay in Miami. Y'all don't know ways like a Benji. She sipping luck from a straw. Oh, how she do it so fancy. Trying to see how far it go. Take her to places remote. Shopping in Paris for Christian. Louis Vuitton on the go. All on her neck it be gold. Flexing when she wear a rose. No, we don't ask for the price. Toasting no living it twice. On me like I own the bank. Oh Lord, I got me a Cardi. Flossing when we in the party. On me like him was the Barbie. Like Vicky was on a safari. But we don't know limited copies. No Whitney's or Bobbies. We catch a lick for a hobby. She be the baddest one, be the baddest in me, no playing no games. Be a rider, feel me on my lifestyle, that's the type of way. When I Bonnie and Clyde, bet she right if I die. All my life when I get it, she got it, and yeah, I'ma put it on mine. Pour the life, while we sippin' on yachts, and we sip by the bay. Bad girl with an attitude, and she riding the wave. She be the getaway, drive on ice, I won't give her away. Pour the life while we sippin' on yachts and we sip by the bay. Bad girl with an attitude and she riding the wave. She be the getaway, drive on ice, I won't give her away. Yeah. I need a Cardi with getaway. Puerto Rico with some tea away. Double cupping with the styrofoam. Purple soda, not to speculate. Top down, let her hair blow. Paper planes like who care though. $250,000 in a go yard. We gon' spin it like it's no tomorrow. Island living with my main one. We just on it like we hit the lotto. All around with my boss chick. Shades on, just some Ferragamos. I need a Cardi like that one. Got me a Cardi, a bad one. Dressed in Alberta Ferretti. Or Lila Rose or her fashion. Love how she move, I'ma eat her cake. All in the goods like I'm in a safe. We take our time cause it's not a race. We see the stars when we in a race. She in a feeling some type of way. Creeping her soul, that's my getaway. I swear I want her just like a drug. Damn it, I need her, she's what I crave. She be the baddest one, be the baddest in me, no playing no games. Be a rider, feel me on my lifestyle, that's the type of way. When I Bonnie and Clyde, bet she right if I die. All my life when I get it, she got it, and yeah, I'ma put it on mine. Pour the life while we sippin' on yachts and we sip by the bay. Bad girl with an attitude and she riding the wave. She be the getaway, drive on ice, I won't give her away. Yeah, need me a Cardi. Whoa, I need me a Cardi.
Excellent shit, bro. Excellent shit, bro. Yo.
That's why I said hashtag we different.
Definitely, man. Yo, I definitely gotta salute you brothers, man, for coming through and not even hesitating, man.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Anytime, anytime.
Like I said, anything y'all working on, anything y'all want to promote, any platform, anything, bro.
He got all the take the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Pause.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he a big pause dude too. No,
take the album, and then the distance is on the first joint.
Definitely. But yo, salute to you guys for coming through, man. And just briefly give them your IG, let them know where they can find you, what projects you got coming up.
You could catch me on skywalkerdutch on my Instagram, skywalkerdutch on my Twitter. Look out for the videos we got coming out. Cardi video about to drop soon. Shout out to Penalty Entertainment. Shout out to everybody that's supporting me. Shout out to Mazer, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to my manager. Shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying, for creating platforms for us too to come on and do shit like this, because if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be getting shit out anyway. So
thank you, bro.
Know what I mean?
Appreciate that.
Everybody follow That Splash Mag.
Definitely.
We do parties every month. if you ain't never been to a splash party,
yeah.
You gotta come through.
Yeah, please come to one of our parties.
Definitely. And when y'all get those videos, man, please send them here.
That's a fact.
ASAP.
We about to drop the re-drop the Cardi video, so we'll get it to you ASAP.
Dope, man. With that being said, DJ Static, let them know where they can find you, my brother. You're not even talking to a mic, bro. You're not even talking to a mic, bro. I know.
He's still distracted by the magazine.
I need that back, bro.
Magazine and music. He distracted.
Definitely need that
IG
back.
is DJ Static 222.
Definitely, man. I am Shay Diggs.
It's Guala Gang.
Yeah. I am Shay Diggs 167. This was another episode of the Heat Market Radio. Until next week, man. Tune in and salute to everybody, man. Good looking out.